Imagine you invite a friend to the movie and she replies, "Oh, sorry, I have to work." But then you see her on social media having dinner with friends that very night. Or imagine you worked hard on a project, you're really proud of the end result, but the only feedback you get is criticism. So you come home and want to share this terrible experience. But while you're telling your story, your partner walks away to switch on the TV. Most of us would take these situations personally. We'd feel hurt, neglected, offended, or betrayed by the other person. At these moments, we believe it's the other person's fault. They're responsible for what I feel. They're the ones to blame. The part of us that's speaking is our ego. Our ego thinks others should take us into consideration. Our ego doesn't want to be criticized. Our ego wants to be acknowledged and told we're always right. When our egos take over, it's exhausting. Instead, it would probably be easier for us if we could stop taking things so personally. That way, no one has power over you. We're free. We'd experience more harmony and connection between us and others. And our energy could go towards positive things instead of endlessly battling against the things that drive us crazy. Well, how do we do that? Here are some strategies that I've come up with. Strategy number one, realize that it's not about you. When I take things personally, I'm always convinced that their actions are about me. When I see someone looking at his phone when I am speaking, I feel offended and think, hey, I've put so much efforts and time in this presentation. I want your respect. But in fact, it isn't about me. What if I try to look at it from the other person's perspective and ask myself, why is he or she looking at his or her phone? Maybe she's just received an important message, one she's been waiting for. Perhaps the topic of my presentation is not really his cup of tea, or on the contrary, she finds it so interesting that she wants to take notes on her phone. By shifting my focus from me to we, I won't take it so personally. If I try to see the intentions of other person, I make space for understanding rather than irritation. When you put your son to bed and he doesn't want to, and he throws himself on the floor and screams, "I hate you," do you take that personally? Probably not, because you know it's not about you. It's about what he wants and needs. He's angry because he just wants to stay up a bit longer. That's all. Whenever you start to take things personally, you look at other person's intention. Of course, this seems simple in theories. In real life, it turns out to be a heck of a job. When you see two colleagues talk to each other, look at you and start laughing, do you think, oh, they must have noticed my new shoes and want them too? No, you think they're laughing at me or they're gossiping about me. It takes a lot of efforts to say to yourself, hang on, I have no clue. They might be laughing about something that has nothing to do with me. Seeing the positive intentions of the other person requires discipline and training. I became a kind of referee to train my brain not to take things personally. When the "it's not about me" strategy doesn't work, it usually means it is about me. When it's time, then it's time to use strategy number two, give yourself some empathy or speak up. Let's say a driver is tailgating me. Even if I think it's because he's in hurry, I need to ask myself, was I driving too slowly? And when I do, I may realize that I was in fault. And I'm uncomfortable because I don't like that part of myself which made a mistake. That's when you need to give yourself some empathy and say something like, oh, this hurts. I'm longing so hard to be perfect, or I'm longing to be right, and I feel sad when I don't feel that way. Sometimes it might make sense for you to speak up. If someone walks away while you're talking to them, tell them, I'm in the middle of my story and you just left me to switch on the TV. It feels as if you don't care about what I'm saying. By opening up, by being vulnerable and stating how you feel without blaming the other person, you increase the chances that they'll understand you and take your needs into account. In the next hours, days, and weeks, I hope you'll find some things to take personally, and I think you will. So you can test out these two strategies. Thank you for watching till the end. Please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Also, comment down your suggestions for my next video.